Syria, a seismic shift has occurred. The Assad regime has fallen. The story begins in 1971, when Hafez al-Assad seized power and ruled Syria with an unyielding grip. His son, Bashar al-Assad, inherited this legacy, navigating a decade-long civil war. Bashar's regime employed brutal tactics, poison gas, barrel bombs, leaving thousands of Syrians dead. Just 16 days ago, Assad controlled fragmented remnants of a failed state. Yet, in an astonishing turn of events, his reign has come to an end. Swift victories followed in Hama and Homs. By Saturday night, as rebel forces encircled Damascus, Assad and his family fled to Moscow, marking the collapse of one of the world's most oppressive regimes. Decades of oppression have left Syrians yearning for freedom, with millions scattered across the globe as refugees. Yet, the road ahead is fraught with uncertainty. For over a decade, Syria has been a cauldron of conflict. The civil war ignited in 2011 when protests erupted against Assad's authoritarian rule. By 2020, the conflict stagnated, divided among 5 major factions. While Assad nominally controlled most of the country, his regime relied heavily on external support from Iran and Russia. Iranian militias, led by Hezbollah, fought on Assad's behalf. Russian airstrikes decimated rebel strongholds, while Russian bases anchored Assad's tenuous hold on power. Yet, Assad's army had grown corrupt and hollow, incapable of independent action. In October 2023, the dominoes began to fall. An Iranian-backed militia, Hamas, launched an assault on Israel, provoking a fierce Israeli response. Iran's proxies, including those in Syria, were weakened. Simultaneously, Russia, preoccupied with its faltering war in Ukraine, withdrew resources from Syria. Sensing an opportunity, Syrian rebels tested Assad's defenses in Aleppo. Their success was electrifying. Celebrations erupted as rebel fighters seized the city, while Assad's forces abandoned weapons and positions in disarray. Momentum surged, culminating in Assad's flight and the fall of Damascus. The regime's collapse leaves a power vacuum with multiple contenders. At the forefront is Hayat Tahrir al-Sham (HTS), a group that evolved from extremist origins. Led by Abu Muhammad al-Julani, HTS now positions itself as a unifying force to rebuild Syria. However, their past alliances with al-Qaeda and extremist ideologies cast a shadow over their aspirations. Julani insists on a future that respects minorities and ensures justice, yet skepticism abounds. Other factions, including the Turkish-backed Syrian National Army and Kurdish militias, vie for influence. The Kurds, long oppressed, guard their autonomy fiercely, while former Assad loyalists and remnants of ISIS linger, ready to exploit the chaos. The international stage further complicates Syria's future. Turkey, hosting millions of Syrian refugees, seeks a friendly regime to facilitate their return. Turkish-backed militias are already advancing on Kurdish territories. Iran, bereft of its Syrian ally, faces diminished influence in the region, while Israel moves cautiously, wary of an Islamist regime rising in Assad's place. Arab states fear Syria's unrest could inspire uprisings within their borders. Russia's strategic foothold in the Middle East is at risk, and the United States faces a policy crossroads as its leadership transitions. As Syrians celebrate the fall of a dictator, they brace for the immense challenges of rebuilding their nation. The path to peace and unity demands extraordinary coordination among domestic factions and international powers. The stakes are immense, and the world watches as Syrians embark on this new chapter. For the first time in decades, hope flickers amidst the ruins of tyranny. To support us, just like this video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos, we will also be happy to share your opinion in the comments section. We hope that the Middle East will soon see the bright side of freedom and peace. Thank you for watching this video.